Hello, everybody. Good to see you guys again today. My friend and I, we are going to do some questions and answers regarding to the questions that I already list in my phone here. So, before I start this session, may I record this meeting?
Yeah, yes, of course.
Okay. So, you may introduce yourself.
All right, let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Rafi. My nickname is Rafi. I am 19 years old. I'm a male, and I am a third graduate student at UPN Veteran Jakarta. And I'm in my second semester. And then I majored in pharmacy in the Faculty of Medicine. My nationality is Indonesian, and I speak in both Indonesian and English.
Have you ever gone to a country, other country, for example, like
Mm,
learning or student
uh,
exchange?
But no, I personally don't, but my family has.
Okay, so let's start from the first part. So the first part is about time. First question, what do you think if you are late?
If I were late to like a class, maybe, well, I mean, it's not good, of course, because here in UPN, if you're late like more than the time that you are allowed to, you will be absent, and so you can't take the test, like the
Mm.
semester test.
Okay, that's great. So let's move to the second question. So what would you do if you are waiting?
I feel like I would just, I don't know, imagine something fun in my head.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you are invited for dinner at 7 p.m., what time do you expect to leave?
Uh, uh, 9 p.m. because I feel like if it's over 9 p.m., it's a bit too late for me.
Okay, so let's move to the second part. It's about eating. What food do you eat for your breakfast?
It all depends on what the day is, but mostly just something simple like rice and egg.
So let's move to the second questions. Are there any special rituals connected to drinking alcoholic drinks in cultures you are interested in?
I personally wouldn't know because I don't drink alcohol.
Oh, okay. So you are a good person then.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so let's move to the third part. It's about conversation, the way you communicate with others. And this is the first question. Is it acceptable for people in your culture to sit together silently?
Yeah, of course. I mean, if there's something to talk about, we would converse normally. But if there's nothing to talk about, yeah.
Oh, okay. And is silence a natural part of conversation, or is it regarded as awkward and uncomfortable?
Maybe in different like a group set of people, it could be awkward and uncomfortable, but I personally don't mind it.
So it depends on what topic that
Mm-hmm.
you will speak to the person besides you.
Yes.
Okay, let's move to the fourth part. It's about gender. Could woman be a leader in your culture?
Yes, absolutely.
Why?
Because while there is gender equality, there's no reason why a woman can't be a leader here.
Okay, so both women and men can be a leader, right?
Yeah.
There isn't a problem for both gender to be a leader. Okay, so this is the second question. Could women work as career women in your culture?
And yes, of course. Because again, there's no reason why a woman can't do any type of work, of course, based on what they want to do and what they're interested in. So yeah.
All right. So let's move to the fifth part. It's about love. So
Okay.
this is the first question. What reaction do you have if you see gay couples expressing physical attraction to each other? Are these issues usually openly discussed in your culture, or are they difficult to talk about?
I personally don't mind it. I mean, uh, you know, people can do whatever they want, but in here, I feel like Indonesian culture, it's still a bit taboo to talk about
Mm-hmm.
LGBTQ. So I think it's a bit uncomfortable for a lot of people to talk about that. So I personally don't mind it, but yeah.
It's a bit sensitive.
Yes.
Okay. So this is the second question. What value does your culture place on marriage? Are marriages arranged for economic and or social reasons?
Okay, marriage. It could be both again, depending on the the couple, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like it's more of responsibility. I feel like, especially in my family, like yeah, you have to marry someone.
Okay, marriage is about the responsibility
Mm-hmm.
in each other, in
Yeah.
both partners
Yeah.
in the relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the third question. Is
Mm-hmm.
divorce legal in your culture?
Yeah, it is legal. Mm-hmm.
Why? Why people divorce to their partner?
There's probably like personal reasons on why they have a divorce, but probably just when you don't love each other anymore, why go on with it, right? So
Okay, so
you'll
it's
you'll just
better.
ended up hurting each other.
Okay, so it's better to separate each other
Mm-hmm.
rather than having so many problem in the relationship.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So this is the fifth part. It's about bringing up baby. In your culture, do young children age 6 to 9 mix freely with adults, or do they tend to be told to play elsewhere?
It depends on what the agenda is. I feel like if it's a party, of course, they're gonna be a bit separated from the adults, and there's a children side of the room and there's an adult side of the room. So, yeah.
This is the second question. Are children generally punished for breaking rules? How are they smacked? Can this be done in public?
Okay, so yes, kids usually get punished when they do something wrong. On how they're getting punished depends on the parents themselves. Maybe yeah, some parents smack or spank their kids, but I don't think they're supposed to do it in public. I don't think that's right.
Okay, so do you have any suggestion for parents if their kid doing something wrong in public?
Well, my punishing them is okay because like, they have to learn when they do something wrong. There's consequences to it, but we have to do it in a way, or sorry, the parents have to do it in a way where it won't hurt their feelings. Like kids can be also be very absurd about their surroundings. They get mocked by someone, or don't let them get bullied just because they get punished publicly by their parents.
Okay, nice answer. And let's move to the sixth part. It's about education. The first question: what is it like to be a teacher in your culture?
Supposedly, we're always taught to like see our teachers as heroes because well, they do so much for us from just like from preschool to elementary school, middle school. Like we all learn from them, not just our parents, right? So yeah,
So, this is the second question. Are the majority of teachers female?
I would say yes.
Why?
Okay, about why I don't know, like why specifically, but I would guess because um, men has a lot more interest in other career options than being a
Mhm.
teacher.
So let's move to the last part. It's about general aspect that I'm gonna tell to you, that I'm gonna ask to you. Okay, so this is the first question. What are some important festival or holidays celebrated in your culture? How they are usually celebrated?
Okay, so of course there's like I'm a Muslim, so there's like Idul Fitri, Idul Adha,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm also I have Chinese in my family, so sometimes we do celebrate it Chinese New Year's.
Oh, okay. So what do you usually do in Chinese New Year?
Chinese New Year's, we of course like the youngs get their packets of money, and then we would just either go out or stay at someone's house and just have like a grand eating dinner with
Okay,
everyone.
so it's kind of like open house party.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So this is the last question. Describe your unique culture.
Okay, my unique culture in my family. Sometimes in Chinese New Year's, after we eat dinner, like as a whole family, we would go to a karaoke place, a family karaoke place to, well, yeah, sing and have more food. And then also maybe in like Idul Fitri, where there's a long holiday after it, we would go and outside of Jakarta, outside of the city to, yeah, go anywhere, have a holiday, have a good time as a family.
Okay, so this is the end of our session. Thank you for your time. Thank you for answering all of the questions I gave to you. And have a great day. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.